So hey guys, this is video number 2, so hopefully everything will be like lined up as good as it was the last time. Anyways, we're just going to continue sewing from where we left off, from the center. I got it started. One of my little tricks that I do with with one of my classes is connect the dots. It makes it a little bit easier. If you could see that, I put like little dots where your placements and your hills and valleys should be, so on the vamp, and then evenly spaced out on the opposite side. I colored my fingernail blue because I crushed it in the door and it's kind of growing out, it looks a little ugly. So anyways, what you do is you just kind of line up your dots, just ease it into wherever the dots are. So like that dot to that dot, and then you just give it a pull. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to finish pleating. Like once you get into the habit of doing this by hand, you'll notice that everything on the side is going to start lining up. So this will come a little bit smaller and smaller every time you make like a little hill and a little valley. Oh, rid of that pen. Yeah, so just keep on crimping. Do your best. Like, you know, if this is like your first time, it's not gonna be perfect, but at least you gave it like, you know, your best. Your first one is always gonna be your practice, right? So if you're not happy with it, then, you know, just keep on practicing. So like I said about it lining up, you could see that you probably could squeeze in one more pucker. So where my tick marks are, then just make sure that's lined up a little bit. Put one more little tiny crimp. I just put like a secure knot in there, and then you just whip stitch to the end, and that's done. I don't worry about like making really small little stitches. Just make sure that after every 2 or 3 that you do, you just give it a tug. Wrapping your fingers with flexible hockey tape or cloth hockey tape actually helps, because you could just like wrap around and then just give it a tug rather than it slicing into your fingers. So like I'm almost done. Just keep on going. Take your time. For the sake of this video, I'm kind of like going half like light speed because I'm not sure how much room I have on my SD card. So get to the end, do a double knot, and then I kind of like go back a stitch, and then I do an extra knot. Snip that off. A good sharp pair of scissors helps. Trim off the excess, and then grab it by the vamp, flip it inside out. And voila, there you go. So hopefully this little tutorial will help. When you're cutting the welt off, just get closer to the edge as possible. You don't want to cut right into there. Just use the edge of the scissor as your kind of like your height length, and just keep on cutting all the way around. Perfect every time. So I hope you like that. So good luck, and post your work and see if this technique works for you. Love you guys. Happy beading.